about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.
We have two coaches off the train for Grantham, Peterborough, Ely, Deptford and Norwich. The front...
deep breath and exhale very slowly. That's how easy it is to do something good for your health. The breath and the lungs supply us with oxygen. And the whole respiratory system can do more than you think. In good shape.
Put Moscow in something of a tough position right now. The Russians, of course, have been the chief obstacle to peace in this war for over 3 years now. The Russians can stop fighting at any time, and they choose to keep fighting. Right now, the ball is in Russia's court to agree to this 30-day ceasefire. And it's actually a bit of a difficult situation for Vladimir Putin. Just yesterday, Ukraine launched the largest drone strike on Moscow. The United States agreed to a ceasefire. Trump military support for Ukraine and give it more leverage.
That was Doug Klein speaking to us earlier. And the US president was thrusting its tariffs on 26 billion euros worth of US goods. Trump's tariffs are another. With US tariff policy, the latest steel workers' jobs, we're talking about the loss of thousands of jobs across Europe. Brussels says it stands ready to back up this strategic sector. Last month, the EU unveiled steps to try and cut energy costs and stimulate demand for cleaner steel, with more action planned for late March. There is really a mix of measures happening. And tips this. Welcome to DW. And as we just heard in that report, European steel
also
producers
consulting other European intelligence agencies to see what we can do to keep Ukraine as informed as possible at all times.
They are. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. That's neat.
Doubts. Be free with me. Let's go. Let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
Okay, so this is just our children that can't stop talking about it. We have like a stick because the teacher asked a question. I think this one is not really.
Yes, it's not really a question.
What are the driving factors?
So it's no test. So okay. We looked at the history of Ukraine to attack, and you didn't have the that's like shield, and it's from the time when here in the Then history went on. They were building better cannons, and so they were like with that
Yeah, they have worked on it for like 1,000 years now. But actually,
It was the First World War and the Second World War that they did.
no.
Here we are. I was supposed to on the last tour. Where is it?
Here and to join us today.
He helped us